Good morning, everyone. What's going on? It is the comic book look ahead time. Time to ponder the poll with Nick Comic Culture and Eric from 9 Panel Grid. Eric, how you doing this morning, man?
Waking up, feeling good, ready to talk about comics. I'm really excited because today I get to go to a con and see some creators.
Yeah, you do. So we got to be short and sweet with this one. So let's get you to where you need to go. And I'm very jealous that you get to meet the man, the myth, the legend over at your comic shop. Where's he going to be at?
They're out.
Who is it? We should tell people.
Yeah, it's so Cape and Cowl Comics out of Oakland, California is putting on their annual convention at I can't remember the name of it. It's a brewery out there though. It's
Nice.
they've done a pretty good job over the years of facilitating this and putting it all together, but the highlight is absolutely without a shadow of a doubt Mr. Rick Remender.
Hell yeah. That's going to be so sweet.
Yes.
Just came out with Escape last week, which was a mind-blowing issue in my opinion. One of my favorite single issues of the year. And yeah, he's doing some crazy work. So I'm very, very jealous. Let's get you in and out. Yeah, let's take a look at these books real quick. We have the comic book community awards going on right now. So you can go ahead and vote for your favorite creators and whatnot. We have Stu, Dr. Doom's fan club, for like most imaginative or informative content, rather.
Yes.
And in that tier, very, very well deserved. I think he's been doing some great deep dives on his favorite books and why they mean so much to him with Surrounded by Short Boxes. So we're very proud of him and glad he got a nomination. So make sure to vote for your favorite folks over there. Yeah, so that's great. Let's see what we're going to be getting into in September. So little thing as always, I have a video on League of Comic Geeks, how to use it. You can go to leagueofcomicgeeks.com. You can follow along with us and you can click on this new comics over here on the left-hand side and then make sure to change this drop down. It's going to default to the current week. So make sure to change it to September 3rd. Then you can sort it how you want. The way that we typically like it is regular issues only. So deselect annuals and variants. And then we tend to do most pulled just because it puts the more popular books on the website towards the top. So we have just like a constant string of things to talk about. And yeah, and we could always check the bottom half as well as we go through. But yeah, make sure to uncheck those reprints because you'll be here, or reprints and variants because you'll be here all day if you don't. So let's get into it. I know we have some folks just popping in the chat. We'll say hi real quick. Simpleton, what's going on?
Ooh.
How we doing? Oh, sweet.
I'll tell him to keep an eye open for you.
Yeah, that'll be great. I've never met the guy either. All the cons I've been to, I've never got to meet the guy. Omega, thank you so much. Comment extraordinaire. Omega Slice over here. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. And Derek, man, good morning. Thanks for coming in.
What's up, guys?
Got some of the early birds. Okay, let's get into it. Eric, man, take the top row here. I think there's some decent books up here. What do you got going on?
I think so. I would say that DC is looking to make a big splash here. Absolute Superman, I'm definitely looking forward to. It's a series that continues to build for me. It has not taken a step, like it hasn't taken an issue off, and it just kind of keeps getting better and better and better. But come on, when you have the name Batman and you have the number one, like,
Yeah.
and the name Matt Fraction, like, how are you not supposed to be excited for that? That's gonna be really cool. That's definitely got me hyped. So because we need 4 Batman books every single month,
every week.
Why not?
Yeah, you reading the other one still?
No, I've officially dropped Green Lantern. I've officially dropped Ultimate X-Men. I'm reading that on the side personally, and
sure.
Yeah, but then Uncanny, the whole X universe has really got me bummed.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, me too. Absolute Superman's great. Green Lantern I'm dropping. Batman definitely excited for, and then I'm not reading the other 2 books. Fell off of Uncanny a long time ago, and Ultimate. And Green Lantern, just how many times can we give it? Chances can we give it? That's kind of where we're at with that one right there.
Looks like we gave it 5.
Yep. Not a bad row. I'll kick it off over here. ASM issue 11, Legacy 975. I gave up after Pepe Larez left and JR came back, so just kind of fell off. The story was okay. The art was really keeping me on board, and so when that switched, I was like, never mind, I'm good. Then we have TMNT number 11, just really disappointed on the creative team change after issue number 12. So really bummed out about that. I can't believe how heartbroken that made me. So I will read through 12. I'll give 13 a shot and see what's going on as my cat walks across my keyboard. Batgirl, haven't been reading that one since we got through the first arc. I wonder how that one's going. We had a time travel kind of an issue, going back to the origin of her mom. Wolverine I'm not reading, and Avengers I'm not reading. So
wow.
Here's TMNT.
Yeah, TMNT, man. That's I feel like there's just a lot of talk about how that creative team was in it for the long run, and that's the thing that bumps me out the most. We're here, but we're not, kind of.
I know.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. And then you look at what other stuff Aaron's doing. So he's doing Bug Wars. I know I'm going to be missing something, but at the top of my head, I know Bug Wars, and that's taken a little bit of a break for a little while. So I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Chat, keep us honest. What
Absolute Superman? We just talked about it.
Oh, right, Superman, right? Of course. I don't know. That's a shame. Anything else up here though?
No, I'm in the same boat, man. Like I dropped Amazing Spider-Man. I might come back. Like the story was good and the art was was sound. So, but it didn't do anything to really excite me.
Yeah. We got Pete in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Pete? Appreciate your thoughts on Nick at Night and everything too, as always. Thanks for coming in this morning. Hope you're doing fine. Just shout out what you're picking up here very soon. Batgirl's cool to read. Yeah, with Cassandra Cain, right? New York is yeah, right. So the first arc was pretty decent. And then they did like a backstory on her mom and stuff like that. And I think the art changed maybe. And then the story, I was like, I don't really know. Yeah, I agree though. It was a cool time reading about Cassandra. But that was really fun. What about this row for you? This one's right up your alley.
Okay, Poison Ivy, the series that does not get enough attention, but it definitely deserves it. 36 issues in, I'm having a really good time. G. Willow Wilson does characterization arguably better than almost any writer out there, and she kills it on Poison Ivy. Magic is still going on. I didn't even know that.
I thought it was being threatened to be canceled, but I guess not. I don't know.
I guess not. Maybe. Who knows? Birds of Prey. I just recently jumped on Kelly Thompson on that one, and I shouldn't say I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm shocked that I didn't jump on this from the get-go, and I'm really sad that I didn't, because the last couple of issues that I read playing catch up, it's been really good.
Yeah, somewhere Taqi and Herm are screaming at their monitors right now. Either live or in retrospect, saying, I told you Birds of Prey was good.
Yes, exactly. And we knew. It's just,
we knew it had a chance. How about that? We knew there was a chance that it was going to be good. I haven't jumped into it yet. I get comments. I can't believe you're not reading Birds of Prey. It's like, okay, yeah.
It's not my favorite Kelly Thompson book, but it's a good Kelly Thompson book.
Yeah. With you, I bounced in and out of Poison Ivy. I read the first arc or two back when this run first started, and Magic I dropped out after 3 or 4 issues. Fist of Khonshu, I checked out the first couple of issues. It's very kind of formulaic at this point. Like Moon Knight is pretty, you know what you're going to get with the Moon Knight book, especially with this team on it. And then I haven't given
the 4th relaunch of Jed McKay's Moon Knight, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's great moments in these books for sure. But like you read the new issue #1 and it's like, oh, it's the exact same formula we just came out of. Okay, got it. Yeah, sure. And then I'm not reading JSA. Any deep cut team-based DC books I basically don't read because I don't have the nostalgia for it or the knowledge to really get into it and appreciate it. So I tend to stay away from those kinds of books. I think you went there. Let me go over in this one. So all new Venom #10. Nope. Not reading that one. Not reading Laura Kenny. Not reading Spider-Man. So Imperial War, man, I trashed this latest issue on Nick at Night.
You too?
Yeah. And so I was interested in the spinoffs, right? The side issues, but I'm not really anymore. So I don't know, but I keep hearing things like it's going to completely change the Marvel cosmic landscape for the future and stuff. And I don't know if I care anymore about it. I'm interested, but I don't know if I care enough to get into all these one shots or single issues or whatever they are, spinoffs. So maybe I don't know, but really nothing on this whole row.
I swear to God, if the tie-ins are nothing more than the people involved in the tie-in talking about how great they are and all the things that they plan on doing or have done, I'm going to be even more upset than I was with Imperial #3. Oh my God, that issue, Nick.
Oh,
Jesus.
So I learned something very important today. If you want to lose subs really quickly and then get more comments than you normally do, trash Absolute Batman.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
That was a very interesting event right there. That was really funny.
My video just dropped a couple hours ago. Be right back.
Yeah, you would not believe. I got a handful more than I typically do, and most of them were, I can't believe you said that. Anyways, that was really funny to see that. Good morning, everybody. Looking forward to The Man Who Dreamt the Impossible. Let us know what week that comes out, or what is that? I don't recognize the title.
Yeah.
Of course, we got Bob in the house. What's going on, man? Great comments the other week over on Ink and Insights. Thanks so much for stopping by over here. Good to see you.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Omega, yeah. We'll change the future. Yeah, right. Every solicit ever, for sure.
Exactly.
All right, kick us off on this row over here. What do you got?
Right. Hopefully we got something a little bit better here. We're getting better. We're getting slightly, arguably, a little bit better. I'm only getting Resurrection Man. I'm still digging the heck out of that series. Some of the best writing, at least that's come out here within the last couple months. Definitely some of the best artwork. Anand Arcade definitely we need to see more from him more consistently, because I just love the artistic approach on this book.
Yeah,
but that's really it. That's all I got here. I'm not sure what the Adventures of Superman Book of L is, though. That one may get my attention if the creative team is
PKJ.
Okay.
On it, so there's that. Scott Godlewski. I don't know how to say his name. Don't know. I'm not familiar.
Yeah.
Not familiar with that one. Interesting covers. We got Federici covers. We got Dan Mora covers. We got Raza covers. We got some good names on these, so that's interesting. I don't know.
Is it bad that scares me, though?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
A lot of good variants.
The bigger names in the variants, typically the worse the book is. I don't know. I don't want to read this whole thing right here, but yeah, if you're into Philip Kennedy Johnson and you like Superman and you like books that have 2-letter titles in it, then I think you'd be into that one.
Yeah. What about you? What are you getting?
I'm with you. Resurrection Man, Quantum Karma. That's a story that I need to read a few more times, I think, and just to kind of grasp everything, because I don't think I completely understood what was going on in the story until I watched, I think it was Ink and Insights, and you guys were talking through what was happening, and I literally like pulled the book back out and I was flipping through it or whatever, and I was like, oh, right. It was either Ink and Insights or monthly review show. And I think I made more connections on that reflip, that flip through again. I'm like, oh, okay, gotcha. That's what's going on. Oh, okay, that's cool. Which is great about shows like that. So you can look back and hear other people's thoughts and interpretations on things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You'll come to it. We'll go through the reasons. Okay, cool. All right. Yep. Might give Resurrection Man a chance. Yeah, it's a good book.
Simpleton.
I know. It's a good one. All right, I'll take this row right here. So I'm not reading Sonic, although our shop still orders a bunch of it because the kids love the book and they throw it in the kids rack. Really cool. Real American Hero, Phantom Road, Rocket Feathers is a book that, man, I want to drop, but I just keep reading it for some reason.
Interesting.
The last issue kind of went into a direction I just didn't like. And I'd said over and over and over again, I wanted it to go in different directions, and it's too repetitive and episodic. And then it did that, and then I hated it. But I think I just hated the direction it went, not that it went into a direction. So I don't know. It's a plausible direction. It's basically the family's fighting over political or cultural beliefs, essentially, and that's kind of how this divide happens. And then one becomes a villain, and one becomes our hero that we know, and then that's how that started. But I don't know if I wanted that origin story necessarily. I don't think so.
Super heroic Thanksgiving dinner.
It's exactly that. It's exactly a Thanksgiving dinner. And then people start saying, well, this place is really good. Well, they're scumbags and destroying the earth. Well, they're pushing science forward. Blah, 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 blah. It's that thing. And then they start
fun
fighting.
Times.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just like, man, I don't want a comic that reminds me of that stuff, but whatever. It happens. It's life.
Yep.
What about you? Anything up here besides Phantom Road?
That's the only one. I hear really good things about Larry Hama's G.I. Joe.
It is good, yeah.
It just sucks. It's so daunting. I know I don't need to go back and read 319 issues to catch up, but it's like I see the number and I'm like, oh, like I can't do that. But I hear good things. Phantom Road, though, Phantom Road is awesome. Everyone should be reading this. It's amazing. The artwork is gritty and textured, and it's like the X-Files. Everyone loved the X-Files, and if you didn't like the X-Files, then what are you doing? Go back and watch it.
If you didn't like the X-Files, you probably weren't born in the 80s.
That's just okay, fine, sure.
Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, G.I. Joe, you could start back when it relaunched in 300 something, early 300s, and then you only have about 20 issues to read instead of, or maybe even less, maybe even like 12 or 18 or something like that. I can't remember. Let's see. E, how many issues do you think Phantom Red will go?
I mean, at least 999. I think they'll be humble and pull it back.
That's a safe bet.
Yeah, before they hit that 1,000. I mean, because
yeah.
But no, I have absolutely no idea. I hope it goes for a good like 50 issue run. That would be fantastic.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's got the legs. It's got some story to tell.
That's interesting. Great. That's cool. Thank you, Derek, for the reminder. Hit that like button, get your coffee, chill with us, and shout out in the comments what you guys are going to be picking up week to week as well. All right. I think I went. You go here. What do you got here?
Savage Sword. I that's going to be awesome. That's is this the kickoff of the event? Because it's called the Scourge of the Serpent.
It's a skirt. Yeah. Prepare for the launch of the new Conan miniseries. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm here for that. Yeah.
Zombie Birthweight. Oh, yes.
Yes, that's going to be amazing. And come on, Mike Mignola on the cover. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's freaking go. That's like check that off the list. Best of the best right there.
For sure.
Everything Dead and Dying, though. A new book here with artwork by Jacob Phillips here.
Bromble.
Yeah, Bromble. Like, I'm already sold. Jacob Phillips, that name immediately pulls me in on a book. I'm ready to see what this is all about. So, yeah, I'm excited for that one. It looks amazing. Like the design aesthetic of the cover, that's going to catch your attention and make you pull that out. So,
the sole survivor of a zombie apocalypse hunkered down in a rural farming community. There you go. That's all you need to know.
Yep. It's like Walking Dead if they never left the farm.
Yeah, this is Herschel's farm. 100 years later, and all the kids have grown up and everything. Anything else up here? Those are the two I'm looking at as well.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, Doctor Strange 450. I'm not falling for your tricks. That's not issue 450. Sure, if you gather up every single other mini series and tie in and blah blah blah.
Yeah. Everybody likes a 3-digit number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Looking forward to everything Dead and Dying. Yeah. Living zombie family. Yeah. Probably about letting go or not letting go. Yeah. I mean, he's milking a zombie cow on the cover. I don't know how that's possible, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what's up there.
Not medically accurate is what you're saying.
Not medically accurate. Yeah. No kidding. Yeah. From those who read it, looks really good. I love Savage Sword, black and white newsprint. Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, I love those too. And I got my stack of them over here. Those are books that I do not get rid of. We talked about purging the collection, and those books passed the test of time. So definitely hanging on to those. I'm with you though. Conan and everything Dead and Dying. I tried to Strange, didn't like it. I'm not into Spawn Universe at all, so I don't read Sam and Twitch. But Kodransky does a lot of the interiors and stuff like that for Sam and Twitch. I don't know if he's doing them in this continuously, but he has in the past, and they've been really solid. So I love that for him. And then Sisterhood is a book I just never got into in the Ghost Machine universe. I was asked a bunch of times, why didn't I read Sisterhood? So maybe it's one I'll check out the first issue from and see if it's something I want to continue reading or get caught up on. But
yeah, well, especially because you dig on Hyde Street.
I love Hyde Street. Yeah, Hyde Street's one of my favorites. Yeah. Yes. Well, that's what the comment said. So
I dropped Hyde Street, so I have all the excuses.
Oh, I can't believe you dropped Hyde Street. That hurts. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me.
It's
not as much as the other ones.
Yeah, I get it. All right, I think you let us off. Let me go over here. Captain Planet, the Planeteers, issue number 4. Great book. David Papose is on this one, taking an IP that shouldn't be. It would be difficult to make it like a drama and make it adult themed and make it resonating for that kind of a crowd, and he's doing a great job doing that. It could be real hokey and campy and everything, but he decides to change the vibe a little bit, and it's showing inside the book. I think the story is stronger than the art, but the art is serviceable for sure. And I just love all the characters and being taken back to being a child sitting in front of the TV watching the TV show. That's the vibe I'm getting with the comic so far. So great job with that team over there. And then Tin Can Society's been a solid run. We had a little bit of a time a release schedule issue, but now we're caught back up seemingly, and this is going to be ending I think pretty soon, or in this issue or the next one, I can't remember. and it's been a great read so far. So you can check that out and collect it if you haven't yet. But those are the two I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm very much in the same boat. Really digging what Popos is doing with Captain Planet, taking it serious, even though it's not something you would anticipate being taken seriously. Tin Can rocks, such a good story. Like that break, I thought it would hurt, and it didn't at all. Once it actually came back, I was just like, it was just like wrapping yourself in a warm blanket. It felt so good.
Yeah.
FML though, if you're not reading FML, check that one out. Kelly Sue DeConnick doing a coming of age story on top of being a parent in this new crazy world that we live in right now, on top of the fact that there's some supernatural stuff that happens within this world that is totally just the norm. It's nothing to be taken as a crazy thing. So there's a lot of cool things in this book. I really like the parent child aspect of it.
Cool. Yeah, good call
stuff.
out. One I did not see at all there. What are your thoughts on Kill All Immortals? I read the first 3 issues and it just wasn't that engaging. I don't think it wasn't really a story that kind of blew me away. It was maybe a vibe, or I don't know what it was, but it didn't land for me. Did you try that one? I think you read
did.
the first
Yeah.
one at least.
Yeah, my hype killed my I don't know, my feelings for the book, because the premise sounded awesome. Zach Kaplan was writing that, the art looked great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the story felt more stretched out than I thought it should have been. So then it just kind of, it's a bummer. I wanted to love it. That's what I'll say.
Oh yeah. I think we all did. Yeah. We're a fan of the team and we're a fan of the idea. It's just the execution of it just didn't meet our expectations, I don't think. Yeah, Simon Twitch covers keep making me promises interiors can't keep. Yeah, that's what happens a lot, man. That's what covers do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point of covers. Just to wreck everything, I guess. What do you got going over here?
Oh man, you gave me quite the row here. No,
hey, it's by most popular, so the further we go, in theory, the less likely we're gonna be reading it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's a big old nothing for me. I'm not getting any of these. Cruel Universe, I didn't like the first go around as each issue went on, so I ended up dropping that. Man, the cover dress looks so good though, each and every time.
I know.
Yeah, Flash Gordon, I read the first couple issues. I really enjoyed it, but there's only so much room on the pull. But I should like that one, and I should be reading it, but I'm just not.
Right. Yeah.
I'm.
Anything else?
No, I'm trying to give you enough, runway so that you could take up the next half an hour talking about your love affair with Jeff.
I can't stand Jeff. Yeah, I don't buy any of that stuff. I'm the same boat with Cruel Universe. It was a great concept. I love the relaunch of it. I love the covers, but I'm not an anthology guy. I need a story that's more than 6 pages long. I just can't get into it. So there's that. There are exceptions, of course. I'm not reading anything else. So Flash Gordon's a book I wish I was still reading. It was a book that I really loved the first arc for, but somehow, some way, some reason I stopped reading it, and it started back up, and all of a sudden we're 3 or 4 issues in, or 5 issues or more into the new arc, and I never caught up. But that's definitely a book that's probably worthy of getting checked out. And I hear great things about Red Shirts. I probably need to go back and get number 1. I feel like number 1 came out a few months ago. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like it came out a while ago, and now we're just now getting issue number 2. Maybe I'm wrong though.
Dude, there's so many of these Star Trek offshoots now that I can't keep track of them. Like I have no idea which one is
none of them are on my radar. I don't even know what's out there.
No, same. But like I keep seeing new ones, and I come across it, and I'm like, oh, that's the same? Is it different? I don't even know. Yeah. I'm not tied into the Star Trek universe anymore.
Me neither. It's the look ahead. So we're looking at September on, starting with September 1st. Okay, so that book comes out next week. Got it. All right, cool. Yeah, I know you've been reading Red Shirts. I think you've commented that a couple times. I might need to just try to find that and check it out. I don't think my shop has them. Maybe I can find it somewhere though. Marvel's milking. Yeah, no kidding. We got Stu in the house. What's going on, guys? As a reminder, go over to Comic Book Committee Awards and vote for our boy Stu. Do an incredible job over there. Check him out if you haven't yet.
Okay. The Man Who Dreamt the Impossible. Yeah, it's a tribute to Jack the King Kirby. This looks cool.
Oh, is it that like treasury sized thing? Is it huge? Because I saw 1 copy, if that's the case. Yeah, it comes out next week.
Does it say if it's oversized? No, well, at least the solicit doesn't say if it's oversized or not. It's just
what's the price on it?
Oh yeah, good call. Duh, I could check that out. $9.99. Oh, okay. It says oversized, so I don't think
Yeah,
it's going to be
I saw
crazy.
it at
But
my shop. Yeah, I
okay,
saw it then. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we unpacked our books the other day, and it was great. Yep.
nice. Okay, yeah, definitely got to keep my eyes
Um,
open for that.
anyone read Detective 1100? Nope, haven't read Detective in a little while now.
Yeah, I read Tom Taylor's first arc. Similar to a lot of books, fell by the wayside for one of these
Yeah,
new number ones that I'm sure I'm still totally reading as well.
right. Yeah, EC reboots are awesome. There's just too many. Can't keep up, and they're expensive. Should space them out a little bit more. Sure, yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
And then we also had like Cruel Kingdom coming out at the same time, and I felt like I was liking that book more, and I ended up dropping both of them. So there's that.
Same and same. Yes.
But again, it's the anthology approach. That's just a me thing. If you enjoy that, then you might want to take those out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Anthologies can work, but yeah, like you said, when you only got 6 pages to tell that story, it makes it really difficult.
yeah. All right. All right. I think I'll take this one over here. So the only one I'm really looking forward to is Chip's White House Robot Romance #1. The other books, I didn't read War. I heard decent things about it, and then I'm not reading the other ones. What about you?
So I will, yeah. So am I excited and anticipating reading The War? No. Is it a good book and
Right.
I will read it? Absolutely. But good Lord, is that one dark and deep and depressing? But if you need a little bit of that in your life, then definitely read it. It's
Well, it's
Garth
Garth
Ennis. It's Becky Cloonan, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a good book. And issue one, I'll tell you what, it was conversation worthy without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then
What
yeah,
about
New Zadarsky, I'm gonna read it.
yeah, it's Distillery. I feel like that was an idea that sounded great when it first came out, and then we got a few books right out the gate, and then we haven't seen anything in a year that I've seen in about a year. So that's
Yeah, they had
interesting.
a couple really good series that we have not gotten issue twos for, and it really sucks.
Yeah, it is bad. Yeah, with all the diamond nonsense for sure. Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely hurt it, I bet. Yep. Hopefully my shop gets the robot romance. Yeah. Definitely getting War. Yeah. I'll being depressed after reading a comic. You must be a Marvel fan. No.
Oh my god.
You love so no. All right. So again, in theory, the books get a little bit more obscure and weird things like giant size edition. So I might be in a scroll situation. Anything up here for you?
Yeah. Have we talked about Batman #1 by Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez? Because
Yeah.
good lord, guys, come on. Yeah, no, that's the only thing on this row.
All right, sounds good. You can just stop me if you see something that comes up.
Yep, keep it going.
Not
Unless you
not
got something.
reading. No, not reading any of those. I know if you're into Maria's work, she has a bunch of different books coming out. So we have Artificial #1,
Whew.
and then if you like some crossovers, Powerpuff Girls, Thundercats, there's something for you too. Which is Stranger Things. Look into My Eyes #2. I know #1 sold out at my shop. We didn't get a whole lot of copies, but it was gone. New release day. So #2 is coming out in case you're into that kind of stuff.
DC KO. I don't know. It looks as this is the ash can, but still, I think that's worthwhile of a call out. The next DC event that's going to involve superheroes fighting each other to gather Omega energy to, like, I guess, be worthy to then fight Darkseid when he comes back.
Oh
Like,
God.
come on.
We haven't even scratched the surface of the current event. And we're already planning our next one. That's my only hesitation there.
What event are we talking about?
Just
The absolute of it all?
The absolute everything. Yeah.
Well, come on, but that's
We have no idea what absolute is even about right now. We have all the all-ins that we don't know where those are going. We have Justice League Unlimited, which doesn't seem to be doing a lot, and then we're soliciting like KO. It just seems interesting. There's a lot going on over there.
All right. DC has garnered a lot of good grace from me with all that they've done. I'll give them a shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be reading it because it's been solid overall. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, guys, just finish one story before you go into that. Like, finish a chapter before you go to the next chapter, and that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you. From what I understand, DCKO should be the finishing of chapter 1 for, like, the all-in initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I've a lot of confidence from that. Okay, tons of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of lot of love in the chat over here. How does League of Comic? Let's talk about the real story. Why does LeagueOfComicGeeks.com not sponsor the show? Speaking right.
Yeah,
So
not a
I actually,
sponsor.
full disclosure, I reached out to them two years ago and said, "Hey, I do this show all the time, and I do all this stuff. If you ever want to do like some kind of sponsor thing, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. And I love the stuff and your application and whatever is a staple in all of our collecting and everything." And so they were just like, "Oh, thanks, we appreciate it." So maybe I need to reach back out to them and see. But at the time, there was no need or desire or anything interest in doing such things. But yeah, we can go back and check it out. Absolute. Yep. Absolute squared. Indeed.
Yep.
All right. What else we got? Anything over here for you?
No.
I checked out Illuminati 1. It was okay.
But how amazing would it be if I was just like, oh my God, Skull Island, guys. Like, no one's talking about this, and we need to sit here and have a discussion.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of over it, man. We have so much Kong and Godzilla right now. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, a little bit. Kaiju fatigue.
Kaiju fatigue, indeed. Nothing over here either.
It's going to be a light first week from the looks of things.
Skin Police.
There we go. Skin Police, man.
Wait. This is this is volume 2, number 1? Did we already get that?
I have not gotten it.
Or not. Oh, okay. No. Volume 2. Got it.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's got me hyped. This deserves to be bumped up the list. Come on, League of Comic Geeks. You don't sponsor Nick, and then you don't put Skin Police higher on the list. You're on the list.
Yeah. Right. Sakamoto Days, number 227 for all you Viz Media manga readers. That would be something interesting to check out. I have the first like 4 or 5. I haven't gotten into that one yet, but I heard good things about it overall. I have a lot of manga that I've never read. I have dozens and dozens of manga books that I just never got into yet. And I'm picking up that Akira coming out next week. So I need to get into that too.
It's so good.
I know.
I know, like hot take, Akira being good. Ooh.
Yeah.
The big old, Ancestral Recall, the first issue was pretty decent. I'm going to check that out and give it another shot. I don't know how long that series is planning on going, but it was worthwhile. I'm definitely going to come back for it.
Yeah, that's one I at least recognize.
Yeah, nothing else though.
That some people were talking about. I don't think there's anything up here. That's a reprint.
Yep.
Somehow that got snuck in here. I'm just gonna scroll down at this point.
Yep, keep it going. Yeah, Panini Comics. Those things always drive me nuts.
Cyberpunk. Nope. All right, I'm going to the next week.
Next week, woo!
Because we got, oops. Okay, we only got 4. All right, I'll kick us off here. So we have Absolute Batman 12. Again, if you want to lose subs but get more comments and everything, go ahead and trash that book. Loved issue number 10. Issue number 11 was a big bait and switch and just kind of bummed me out. I wish they just stuck to their guns and was like, yep, this is what happened, guys. That would have been so awesome. I think my whole opinion would have changed. Also, Wolverine's been decent. It's turning into Ultimate X-Men. It's the X-Men proper.
Exactly, yes.
Transformer 24, the last Daniel Warren Johnson book before we transition creative teams. So, yeah, we'll see what the war between our Autobots and Decepticons, see how that fares. Spoiler, I'm sure that there'll be losses, and I'm sure there'll be enough to carry on future battles. So I don't know what else to expect.
Kirkman has been known to pull some stuff, to pull the rug out from underneath us, not even getting to issue number 150 on Walking Dead. Maybe he's not really writing the new issue number 25 and beyond. He's like, no, actually, Transformers is dead. I've given the license back to Hasbro. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's not happening, though, by the way.
He got 193 issues of Walking Dead.
Oh, whatever. Okay. That's right. He didn't get up to 200.
That's right. Yeah, that was the big drama back then. I remember that. That was funny.
Yeah.
Action Comics and Incursion number 4. Not reading any of those. What about you? What's going on up here?
First 3, Absolute Batman. Because of all of you that decided to leave Nick's channel, come on over here. I spoke glowingly of it. I had great things to say about everything. Well, no. So who is on artwork for issue number 12? Or do we have Clayman?
Well, that's a great. No, I think it's Dragata. I think Dragata's back. Yeah.
Thank God. Okay. I liked Clayman's artwork, but it is
I liked it too.
it was such a drastic change that that was a really jarring experience for me. And for all you people that trashed Marcos Martin when he was doing his Mr. Freeze arc, well, guess
Who?
what? Yeah, no, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, really makes you look back at that issue and go, you know what? It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It doesn't do that at all, honestly. This
You
is a
need
good
more
one.
coffee.
Paul Pope. Paul Pope doing some Batman. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome. Right
Those
there.
knife ears.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. I didn't even make that connection. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, but I'm in the same boat though. Absolute Batman, Ultimate Wolverine, Transformers. Mark Waid is not back on Action Comics from what I understand though. So, do I need
Looks
another
like it.
Superman book? I don't know, but maybe.
Yeah, with Proper being so good and Absolute being really good.
Yep, exactly.
Nick is racing this. That's right. Just scroll down to the very bottom as fast as you can. Yeah, what a cover for 12. I know. That's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. That's cool. Flash, man, thanks for coming in, dude. Good seeing you, man. Hope you're having a good morning. Shout out what you're picking up, man. Yeah, absolute Paul Pope for sure. It's gonna make it's gonna make me weep. Can't wait to cry over that book. Yeah. I hear you. All right, what do you got over here?
Oh, I will begrudgingly continue to read One World Under Doom because I'm a masochist. Captain America, again, like I think, man, a book's got to be really bad to not give it 3 issues at least. I'm still very much on the fence on whether or not I want to continue reading it, but I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to let them finish out this first arc.
Yeah.
And come on, Batman Dark Patterns. We get to kick off the final 3-issue arc of this series and find out what this is all about. Oh man, look at that cover, dude. Look at that cover. Come on.
I know, it's so good.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for that one.
Yeah.
Nah, cover A all day.
Yeah, cover A for sure. Although it does have like a Sorrentino kind of a vibe to it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Simmons, Sorrentino, that area.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's what I'm digging though. That's what I'm picking up. What about you?
I'm reading Doom as well. I did not like the last issue. I like the idea of it. Like I want Doom to like win in a way. There needs to be a book called Doom Wins.
you want Batman to be an amputee and you want Doom to rule the world. Got it.
Like an Emperor Doom or something. There needs to be a book where Doom actually, yeah. So I do want that book to succeed. So I keep reading it, and there's some great moments here and there, but like there are a lot of annoying moments, and all the annoying moments come from the hero's point of view. So that's an interesting take. But yeah, I'm always rooting for the book. How about that?
It feels like an indie book premise where editorial comes in and goes but the heroes need to do this, that, and the other, or we need to hit these beats. And that's the frustrating part, is that there's so much meat on the bone, and it just seems to, I don't know. Some of it's a little bit tainted.
I hear you. Yeah, between Absolute Dark Patterns and year 1, great year for the Bat. Yeah, no kidding.
Big time.
And that's without Proper, like without them doing anything.
Great. You mean Matt Fraction's relaunch of Batman?
Matt Fraction's relaunch, exacly.
Yeah.
Imagine if Fraction's relaunch is amazing. And then we're going to have 4 great Batman books.
Imagine? What do you mean imagine? We're willing it into existence. He's already willed it into existence. It's going to happen.
That's right. He's doing his part. We just got to do ours. Right.
Exactly.
Same thing with Captain. I'll be reading it, but I'm not enjoying it so far. And then Dark Patterns, like I said, like you said, is just great. It's wonderful, and I'm glad it got extended.
Me too.
As well. Although I would be interested to see like what would issue number 9 look like before it was extended. I want to see what that ending looked like, because it seemed like a soft end to it. And it seemed very like an episodic end, like, oh, there's more to tell, but we're not going to put this hard end cap on the series in that kind of a way. Yeah. This is just a snippet of time. And then we could do like Dark Patterns 2 or something like that. So I'm anxious to see what the end of this is. Like, are they going to close the lid on Dark Patterns completely at the end of this and round it all up into some meaning or something? I don't know.
Well, we need something to happen with the coroner. Like, I mean, and that's the thing that I was.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah. He's a constant, isn't he?
Yeah, he's always in there. Excuse me. There's always something creepy, and we haven't had any kind of resolution whatsoever. So, like, we need that.
Good point. Isn't Taylor's detective? Yeah, we're hearing decent things about it, I suppose, from pockets of the the areas, but we're not reading it ourselves, I don't think.
Yeah. I guess the question is Detective as good as Batman and Robin Year One and Batman Dark Patterns? If
Yeah,
that's the case, definitely let us know in the chat.
yeah. And you guys know how this stuff goes. I mean, you read your books, you have completely different opinions than we do, and great. Yeah, read what you like. Don't read what other people think is great and think you should be reading.
Yep.
Try everything out and just stick with the things you like. And that's what we're doing.
Bingo.
So there's just that. Yeah, you don't trust PKJ. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, Wonder Man's design was the best. Yeah, that was really cool. I have a really soft spot for Scarface. So like I thought that second run was great too. And the third one turned into something really good. I didn't quite know where we were gonna go because there's no like you couldn't put your hands on like an antagonist. And it was more of an idea that was being resurrection versus like a thing or a person. And so I thought that was a cool twist.
Yeah, now that we've
so far.
Yeah, totally. And now that we've gotten a chance to read it in its entirety and kind of sit and reflect on it, I think that third arc might be my favorite of three really, really good stories.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, we're bringing it back, Flash. We're bringing it back. Yeah, it's fine to have a difference of opinions. You know, we all have a common thread, which is we all want to do good and be good and and everything. So let's just remember the similarities, not the differences. How about that, guys? Can we do that? Anyway, let's get into the next one over here. What about you? Anything going over here? I know at least one.
I think it is only one. I'm gonna give the Punisher Red Band #1 a shot. Will Red Band let me down? Similarly to how Wolverine let me down, possibly. Yes. And it's Ben Percy, and I really have I won't say a love-hate relationship, but a trepidatious relationship with his writing. I think that he has some really good parts about what he does. There's some gritty aspects that are really cool, but sometimes it gets hard to land the plane. Is that a Frank Miller variant that you're showing off?
Yes, that's the one I got.
Man. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get. I'm gonna get.
Like? You remember Double Dragon? These are all Double Dragon characters,
dude.
I mean, they're not, but like that's what they look
like.
No,
but they totally are, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's every friggin' Streets of Rage, Double Dragon, Final Fight character that you fight in the streets and uppercut him and hit him with a billy club.
It's every 8-bit, 16-bit beat 'em up you've ever seen. That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. So have you what's your opinion on Supergirl?
Yeah, I'm not reading Supergirl. So Tom King ruined me, man. Like Tom King is one of those writers that I either love his stuff or I hate his stuff, and I loved Woman of Tomorrow. So that set the standard for what I want Supergirl to be. I want her to be older. I don't want her to be cutesy and running around and like falling for easy traps or playing with a bunch of animals and doing stuff like that. Like that could be the core of her character or how the character was portrayed in the past. But I think she's grown up. I think she's been through a lot more and deserves a story that's a little more mature going forward. With that said, there's moments where you should have these little spin-offs or maybe graphic novels or whatever that focus on that kind of a character. But for me personally, I don't want to see her in that situation.
Yeah.
So I read it. Sophie Campbell obviously did her homework. I've read the first like 3 volumes of the original Supergirl run. There's a lot of callbacks to it. There's a lot of Easter eggs that she bakes in. So she's obviously well read, I think, but I haven't kept up with it to make sure that she's keeping up with all that. But I just don't want to see her in this kind of story. Love the character. Just don't want to see her in this kind of story. I like her more than Superman.
Yeah.
But it's just not the story for me at the moment.
I do like the artwork a little bit. There's something about it that just like pings some
cutesy.
kind of.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's like elevated cutesy. I don't know. Something works for me.
Yeah, I mean, I like the art more than the story.
So exactly. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Story, yeah, great. Yeah, for sure. I just knew I was in trouble when she's like, I got to go back home. I got to figure out what I'm going to be doing. Oh, there's a doppelganger. My parents don't know who I am. The city's been whatever. I got to go change. Let me go to my secret stash in my tree and stuff like that. I was like, okay.
Like, it feels like something that's intentionally trying to be Silver Age.
It feels like, guys, I read the first volume or 2. Don't worry. Yeah. And I'm going to make this a story that a lot of younger people will resonate with, I think. And yeah, good for her. I mean, if Supergirl came out now with the same objectives it did when it first came out, like this is what it would look like. It's the same vibe as you get from the old stories. So
yeah,
it's cool. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah. Just age me 10 more years, whatever, man.
10 more years. I love that.
You know what's really great? So this arcade 1-up has the Punisher, and it has Children of the Atom and everything. So like the Punisher, me and my daughter used to play that all the time, and we'd beat it because you can have like unlimited lives, and we get through the whole beat 'em up Punisher. It's so cool. I love that one.
Yeah, Kingpin is the bad guy in that one, right?
Think so. Yeah, it's been a couple years since we did it, but we love that one.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
All right, so I'll give you this row, man. This is a good row.
Oh, what do you got? You know what? Thank you, man. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Good Lord, look at this. Superman, Kryptonite Spectrum. Dude, what a first issue. What so an incredible first issue. And again, I will say it one more time on camera. Thank you for slapping me upside the head, because I was like, it's a mini series. It's, can this live up to the gravitas that we get in something that's really special like All-Star Superman? Yes, we can. Nick was right. I was wrong. I'm gonna take the L on this one. Great first issue. Like, so good. I can't wait to see what we get in issue number 2. Aquaman. I still have a lot of fun with Aquaman.
It is good.
In the same way that we were talking about Flash Gordon, I feel like we get the same level of fun adventure in Aquaman that we did in Flash Gordon. Problem is, I dropped Flash Gordon. I'm still getting Aquaman, though. I'm not letting that one fall to the wayside. I'm still having a lot of fun. It felt like, I don't want to say a bait and switch, but it felt like I was anticipating something different for Aquaman's journey from the jump at issue number 1 than what we've gotten.
Well, for sure.
But I've still really enjoyed what we've gotten so far.
Yeah.
Really great stuff. Redcoat's still my favorite Ghost Machine book. It is. It's so good. Simon Pure, but he's anything but. He's again, we talk about great adventure. That's exactly what you get in this book here. Arguably a heightened level of characterization in this one, though, that I really enjoy.
Yeah, I totally agree with everything you said. And this Redcoat is the introduction to the first Ghost, or the prelude to First Ghost. So that's going to be fun to see that world blow up even more.
Yes.
It's going to be great. And then we know that we're going to get, oh crap, what was his name? The Northerner.
Oh, Northerner.
We know we're going to get the Northerner and Geiger soon, because that was teased as well. So that's going to be really cool to see all that. Geiger, interesting turn in Geiger in the upcoming issue too, which is going to be fun to see how that all plays out. How many issues is K Spectrum? I don't know, but yeah, I mean, a good guess. There's at least 4 new types of kryptonite, so we're at least going to get 4 issues, I'd imagine. So there's that. One thing that's got me nervous about Kryptonite Spectrum is they're inking and penciling. I think they're inking number 4 right now, and I'm like, oh boy, that's not great, because we're going to get number 2 in less than a month, in 20 days, something like that.
And we know Ice Cream Man's release schedule too.
Yes. So I'm nervous about if there is 5 issues or 6, are we going to get a delay on that 5th or 6th issue? That's got me nervous right now.
The hardcover solicitation says that it collects issues 1 through 5.
Okay, so 1 for each, and then maybe a closing issue or something.
A wrap up, yeah.
Yeah, or maybe, is there only 4 Omega? Is that right? I'm trying to visualize that page, and there's at least 4. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 have been solicited. The hardcover says it'll collect 5 issues, though.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, killer cover. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I agree with everything you said up here. I'm not really getting anything else. Not getting anything on this row either. No Imperial. We talked about Imperial already.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Very much the same.
Nothing.
I heard Red Hulk is also getting the big ugly axe as well. So I know a lot of people were actually enjoying that book. It's kind of a bummer if it was, doing the trick for some people, because it doesn't look like it's going past One World Under Doom.
Yeah, it's a shame. Conan the Barbarian, solid ass book, man. I love that. Is Panozan on this cover? I think he is. Yep.
Totally.
Recognize the highlights for sure. That's so good. Dang, he's doing a great job.
I know.
I mean, I don't think Jim gets enough credit. He's been solid on 2 years of Conan with some Savage Sword stuff, with some events. It's just been incredible to see like my excitement and everyone's excitement. It seems like just maintain and just get a slightly better or slightly more every single issue that he's come out with. It's incredible how he's able to sustain that momentum for so long so far.
And that's the thing, especially when we have to review books and go through the grind weekly. It's like we all get caught up in recency bias because new and shiny sometimes can take can take the place of old reliable. Conan is old reliable, man. Like it has not taken an issue off, and it doesn't get enough credit because it's just been so consistently good.
Right. Oh, it's incredible. Yeah, it's just one of those books where you just you know it's going to be good every single time it comes out, and it's earned that respect, and it's so good.
Yes,
very happy about that. Anything else up here? I know Farrell's a gap, right? I want to get into the book, but like I fell out somewhere in the first arc, and I just hear it's great, but I just never got back into it. Anything else up here?
No, very much the same. But it's one of those games like, what do you play catch up on? Some of these classic books that are like absolutely 100% like some of the best stuff that's ever come out. Like you're going to be reading Akira, or do you catch up on things that are still coming out weekly like Feral, or do you let it's a hard balancing act. So that's where I'm at with that book.
I will say in the last year I've put more emphasis on back issue stuff than I ever have. So because I just know there's the volume of amazing back issues things is so vast. It's going to take so long to get through. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather get through tried and true material than take shots or take chances on things.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you is like, how do you feel in putting that into practice? Like, have you had a better experience with it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, like I'm reading because of you guys. I'm reading Criminal right now, and I'm like 15 issues in. I've read the 2006. I'm almost done with 2008. I'm going to go into 11 and 16 and 19. So like, I'm reading through all that stuff right now, and I'm having a great time doing that.
Oh, I love
like Lone Wolf and Cub was amazing, and then I'm reading all kinds of stuff. Last year I read all of Sin City, like everything, and it was great. I just now that I have that in my brain now and that experience, that's way better than taking chances on some issues that I'm hearing mixed reactions of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, does it make us harsher critics reading more excellent things more often though? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But I'd rather read things that are just good rather than that. That's just the difference between me and then the Nick from 2020 or 2021. I took a lot more chances back then. I don't really think I grew from that necessarily. I'd rather spend more time reading classics.
Yeah. Well, you honed in on what is going to actually resonate.
And that's part of the journey. You're right. For sure. Anything up here? Trinity. It's not a.
I did give Wolverines and Deadpool a shot, Wolverines and Deadpools. The art was really good. I'm going to give it all the credit there. And it's nice to see some of these lesser known characters like Laura Kinney get another spotlight. I had more fun with issue number 1 of Wolverines and Deadpools than I did with Laura Kinney's actual ongoing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, well, that's true.
Yeah. If you dig that character, I would check that out.
That's good. Not reading anything. I'm cover grabbing Hello Darkness for Frizzen, of course, but not reading anything else. I had some comments about Trinity. People were kind of shocked that I wasn't reading it because I was reading Wonder Woman and Absolute Wonder Woman, and it was a book that I didn't read the first issue, and it just kind of fell away from me after that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Up here, Blood and Thunder, man. I liked issue number 1. I didn't like 2. I hated 3. I didn't like 4. It's like how many chances do you give a book? I don't know. Maybe I'll read this one and see if we're gonna tie our stories together. Issue 4 was like reading a different book. Like from start to finish, there was no connective tissue that I perceived between issue 4 and 1, 2, and 3, which was just world building. It was just a world building. Hey, this is what's going on over in this pocket, and we're going to tie things together eventually, but we're not going to show you the obvious thread. Issue 5 is probably going to do that, and I don't know if I have the patience for it. So I don't know. I might read 5 and call it from there if it's not great.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, have you taken down your precious metal corkboard yet with all the threads tied to different things? Like, do you have space? Like, maybe Blood and Thunder takes that spot.
I tattooed it on my back so I can just kind of like look into a two-way, like a mirror reflecting off another mirror, so I can just always have it behind me.
Always thinking, dude.
It's always there. Yeah. Anything up here for you?
No, nothing. Like, I mean, a part of my monkey brain wants to say, yeah, I'm going to check out Undead Iron Fist.
Undead Iron Fist.
I
What are we
know.
doing? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's a new number one, so I'm like, yeah, maybe. You know, I wanna say that I like an Iron Fist book basically because I have a love for a particular time for that character, but it was Matt Fraction and Ed Brubaker writing it. That makes a
Well,
difference.
that's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah.
if this is a light week, I'll read it,
Yeah.
and time will tell.
All right. Well, let's see if it's going to be a light week. Let's keep going. Space Ghost number 2, solid book. Definitely excited for that
Yes.
one. Nothing else really. Unchosen still has my interest. I might read number 3 and then see where it goes from there, but everything else I'm not reading at the moment. What about you?
Yeah, Space Ghost all day, man. That issue number
Yeah.
1 was so freaking good. It was so good. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Even if this row were filled with bangers, I think I still might say Space Ghost was like the one I want to talk about. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's surprisingly great. And
Yes.
it's hard. It's weird to say that after so many issues. It's been going on for over a year, and it's been solid. Even the annual wasn't a book you want to pass on,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
rare because sometimes annuals are just kind of like throwaway transitional kind of things. It
well,
doesn't
they
really
did
matter,
something really good. They baked it into the story. They treated it like a
right?
season, and they made it the end cap for all of the
Right.
events that happened. What a profound idea, guys.
Yeah, and some Godzilla love introduced a new talking kaiju, which is kind of bonkers. Of course it did, because what else can you do with the kaiju motif at this point
Is it
besides
like
exit?
is it intelligent speech though, or is it like, me, Joe, you, Jane? Like, is
Is it
it?
like Groot or like Solomon Grundy kind of stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's kaiju. Kaiju fun at least.
Last issue of Blood and Thunder was rough. Um,
The algorithm. Yeah.
yeah.
God, it's not fair, Derek. It's not fair.
I didn't read the crossover. We had a lot of issues with Diamond and stuff around when that was coming out, so I never dipped
Yes.
into it. But I should go back and read it and see what's going on. Is Casey doing the writing on that one? I can't remember.
I
Or
believe
are they
so. Yeah.
sharing it? If Casey's doing it, then I'm like, I don't quite know. I just really love what Popose is doing.
Yeah. I think it was Joe Casey though.
Got it. All right. Anything up here? We might be getting to weird areas, starting to at least.
Nothing besides absolute Batman Day. What is that?
I don't know. What is this? There's nothing.
Okay.
Number 1. Who knows? It could be just a Batman Day release.
I bet it's a
Relaunch.
reprint or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's $3.
Yeah. Okay. Other than that, nothing though.
Okay. So we're gonna have a lot of Batman Day stuff. Obviously, we're gonna be
Ah,
checking out the ones that we enjoy, like Batman and Robin and whatnot. You're into Cul-de-sac, right? Did you read Cul-de-sac?
dude, cul-de-sac number
Yeah.
1 was a lot of fun. Really, I mean, it's all about the artwork. Not to downplay Mike Carey because he's a great writer, but it's a story about a family of vampires and some vampire hunters going after them. And they're like, vampires is not the best descriptor. They're like the higher level of vampire. But it was really cool. But guys, the artwork in here by Wayshak was crazy. It was crazy good. Another person who's going to be at the con that I'm going to today, so maybe I get issue number 1 signed.
Sweet. Yeah, awesome. Yep, lots of love for that book up in here.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's keep going. We might be in a scroll situation, so let me just do that real quick.
Yeah.
Zootopia, Powers, Racer X. I'm excited for that one because Speed Racer was pretty solid, so I'll check out Racer X.
Yeah, totally.
See what's going on there. Not really reading anything else. Murder podcast.
Murder podcast. Yeah, I might check that out. It's Jeremy Hahn writing it, so I really enjoy his horror writing. Good stuff.
Okay. Toxic Crusaders. City Beneath Her Feet, another distillery.
Special edition number 1, because we got to remind you, number 1 came out a year ago.
Fortress 2, we both enjoyed that book, so we might be sticking around.
Totally.
Yeah, price point is pretty high. I had some comments on that. $8. I understand. Especially if you didn't love it, but it's great production quality for the book and everything. So cool story.
And you're supporting an indie artist. Like, come on,
right?
That makes it all worthwhile for me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta. It's not Scott Snyder, or James Tynion. It's somebody trying to show their chops in it. I think they did a good job with issue number 1.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next week just for sake of time. All right. You kick us off. What do you got up here?
Okay. I think I'm ready. I think I'm finally at the point where I'm going to say, Absolute Flash, I don't think I'm going to be reading you anymore.
Yeah.
The last issue was fine. It was fine.
I skipped that one. So I'm a month ahead, I guess.
Yeah. And that's if that's the best I can say after 6 issues, then maybe it's time to let you go. Ultimates is awesome though. I will be raving about that book. I'm very curious to see what they do after this Ultimate End game kind of takes place and what the landscape of the Ultimate Universe is even going to look like. We've gotten hints from some articles and some solicitations that the Ultimate Universe will continue.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what that looks like after the fact. So yeah, Ultimates is awesome though. Dennis Camp, come on. Arguably one of the best writers in the game right now.
Yeah. Got Comic Avalon in the house. What's going on, Jonathan? Thanks for coming in. Support indies. Love that.
Heck yeah.
For sure. They couldn't come up with a better name than Murder Podcast. Nope. They sure couldn't.
Sometimes you got to get right to the point.
I'm with you on the row. Ultimates is what I'm going to be grabbing right here. Everything else I haven't been reading. I fell off World's Finest a long time ago. Never got into the new Nightwing run, even though I heard decent things about it. Flash falling off of that.
Yep.
So, yeah. I agree. What's going on over here? So we have DC, Marvel, Deadpool, Batman issue number 1. I might just be crazy enough to try it. So I think I picked this one up. Might dive into it, see what's up. Battle Beast has been awesome. It's great. It's a cool filler book for sure.
I loved the last issue. I loved it. It was so good.
Yeah, like the little Hansel and Gretel type of a story, and then he basically gets Excalibur, and now we're off, right? So it's gonna be cool. Wonder Woman, I didn't read the last issue of Wonder Woman. I think it just came out, didn't it? This week or last week.
Did you read the one previous to that?
Yeah, the Mole Man knows. Yeah.
You did read the last issue then. I can't begin to tell you how frustrated I am with this arc. I cannot even begin to tell you. Oh my God. Tom,
yeah.
You turned me into a freaking fan of your writing and your personification of Wonder Woman, and then you do this to me. I feel hurt.
That is funny. Yeah, I don't know. I was always like lukewarm on the whole series going forward. There's some great things happening, and there's a lot of emotion and great art and all that stuff. But like, I never like the core of the story itself just kind of made me uncomfortable. So I'm just like, I don't think I just like the message. I don't like what's happening in the book, but I like the moments in the book. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Tom King is kind of one of those. He is a message writer, though. Like he has something to say with all of his stories. Sometimes it lands, and sometimes it doesn't, though.
Yeah. Some people dropping Flash, trying to give Absolute Flash a leash. Yeah, man. You especially, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Battle Beast is good. Mm-hmm. Constantine and Doctor Strange. Is that on this one? Where's that at? Constantine and Strange. Oh God, there's a Frank Miller. Oh, there's just too many covers for this freaking book.
And that's just the Marvel version. Oh, the D-Dub version. Oh my God.
That's the one. That's the one I got. Yeah. With Marta and Thing. That's the one I pulled for it. Anyway.
Yeah. So you're going to be picking back up on Ultimate Black Panther, though, is what I heard.
What about this row? What do you got over here?
Dang it. All right. Batman and Robin, year 1, number 11. We're coming really, really close to the end. And God, it's been such a good series, man. It's so worthwhile.
It's good.
In the moment, I think I can say it's my favorite Batman book until we get to Dark Patterns again, and then I'm like, I think maybe this is my favorite Batman book. It's like it's so close for me for both.
I lean Dark Patterns personally, but that's it's just because it's a smidge. It's just more focused. Like the Batman, this book has more characters in it, and there's more things going on. It's more noir-y and crimey and gangstery, but like Dark Patterns is more focused on Batman, which is kind of what I prefer.
Okay. Nick hates Robin. Got it. Check. Let's
I actually like Robin a lot. Yeah, I'm a Robin fan.
And then New Gods. Albeit, even though I'm a Rom V fan, we have to be honest with ourselves. Last couple issues have let me down. So I'm hoping that they pick up the freaking pace, because man, we can't have 2 slow issues like we had previously. That was
You mean 3 or 4 slow issues? Yeah. It's been 3
Okay,
or 4. Yeah.
you could
This
say that. I'll say 2. I'll say 2.
Did they age this kid up? I remember reading the last issue, and I'm like, I don't remember this kid being like 6 or 7. I remember him being essentially an infant,
He
maybe
was
a
an infant
toddler,
in the very beginning, and then
and then we
but I
Tom
think that was
Johnson.
also flashbacks too.
Oh, okay.
I
Gotcha.
think, yeah, I
He
remember
was
him being
shown in the
like in
last
the
issue, and I'm like, when
5-ish.
did he turn 7? It's like, this is crazy. Like, I thought he was 3 or 4, but
Well, maybe
whatever.
New God biology ages them a little bit quicker than other people.
Sure.
I don't know.
Until
The
they're past adolescence, and then they slow it down so they can live for 60 years in continuity. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, comic books.
Nick being peer pressured into Ultimate Black. Yeah. I mean, I dropped it pretty soon because I perceived a pattern that I just didn't care about reading forward. And then Eric's been loving it. Up and down, up and down, up and down. But lately it's been on the up.
It's been on the up for sure. Yeah, the last issue. Yeah. Well, watch my reviews, then you'll find out my opinion. I don't want to give it
When did those
away.
reviews come out
Jeez.
again, Eric?
It came out this morning of
That's
all
right.
times. Yeah.
This row up here, G.I. Joe 11. It's been a solid book. The last issue was okay. So it's a fine series. I think what I was too naive to in the beginning to see that they weren't going to just merge all these properties together pretty quickly. They're going to take 2 years to do it.
Yeah.
And so now we're hitting that stride where it's like, it's been a year and they still haven't done it yet. You know what I mean? So like, we're going to bake in our own like stories for longer than I wanted. And that's kind of what's happening with here. It's like, I get it. Bring on the Transformers, you know?
Yeah, and from what I understand, they're also going to be moving that over to a bi-weekly schedule, I believe it was. So get ready to have, yeah,
God.
I think so. Get ready to have
Okay.
Transformers in your life a heck of a lot more so than you do already.
Interesting. And then Exquisite Corpses was a decent. The last issue was great. I thought it was better than normal. So that was kind of cool. We have issue number 5 coming out. What about you?
I got nothing. Like, I like New History of the DC Universe, but is it a comic book? No, not really. It's
Right.
it's a textbook. It's a history lesson. So they're very cool, and especially for a person that doesn't have the history with DC like me.
Right.
But it's not a comic, you know.
Yeah, that's for sure. Is Nick Klein on the art? No, we have Adam Gorham on this. He's on the cover, which is what you probably recognized, at least the inking and hatching and vibe from. So yeah. Nope. He's not back on there.
Mm-hmm.
More Transformers? Indeed. All right. So I think this is the
Is this the time?
Is this the first? Yeah, I know. I keep talking about it.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if this is it or not. What I'm referring to is like I want to get back into I want to give Catwoman another shot because I just missed the character and I don't know when the good time to jump in is. I think the issue that's being solicited for FOC right now is like part 1 or whatever. So this might not be it. It might be the next one. I'm not entirely sure, but I kind of want to jump back in. But I'm not reading actually anything else up here. Phoenix, Crypto, New Avengers, Deadpool, Wolverine.
Very much the same. In fact, I heard that Phoenix, it's one of the actual only X-Men titles that is going to go past the mass cancellation that most of them have gotten. But the creative team is all going away.
Oh God.
Yeah. So who knows what that means? I'll tell you what though, that cover looks awesome though. If I were just looking at its hands, yeah, I'd be like, wow, okay, I might check that out and give it a shot.
You're right.
But yeah,
that is a good one. All right. What about you up here?
Dude,
I got one
here. Yeah, what's going on here? Are we in scroll territory already?
We might be already. This is interesting.
This is a weird month, guys. What's your one? Because I got none.
Predator Kills Marvel Universe. It was dumb fun. It's stupid, but I just like seeing the heroes lose instantly in ways they would never lose.
Yeah.
And I kind of dug that. I like the idea of Kraven leading a pack of like warrior predators, killing everybody in very systematic ways in a certain order of operation so they're successful. I dug that. So is it going to amount to anything? No, but will it be dumb fun and I'll chuckle? Yes. And that's what I'm looking for there.
I know you're tied into like the Alien and Predator universe, like similar to me. Like you have a love with that, the mythology of it and all that kind of stuff.
I try to, yeah. I'm not well versed, but I like the idea of it. I haven't watched everything though.
Oh, you haven't watched everything? I thought you were like an aficionado.
No, 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 not at all.
Oh, okay. I'm
No.
mistaken. That's my difficulty with the Predator tie-ins and the Alien tie-ins and stuff like that, is that I really love the movies, and I'm really loving now the new Alien show. And
Mhm.
the Predator, like the latest Predator movie that came out, was awesome. So it makes it really hard when it's a tie-in that whatever. It's all for fun, which is
Yeah.
great. That's what it's supposed to do. But I'm like, versus the
Yeah.
Marvel universe, all right, it's fine.
Mhm. I've watched all the Predators, I think. I haven't watched Prey yet. I think there's some animated stuff I haven't seen yet. I've seen Alien-wise, I've seen, like, through, like, Prometheus. I've seen the first episode of Alien, what was it, Earth?
Yeah,
I was a big fan of the Quadrilogy back in the day. Like, I was watching those all the time
exactly. Okay.
when I was younger. So I'm caught up. I mean, anything that's relatively new, 15 years or so, I'm not very versed in that kind of stuff. But the
Got it.
older
Okay.
stuff I've watched hundreds of times.
Well, that's the most important stuff then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I know there's some gems here and there that I've missed, but like I haven't seen Prey. I heard good things about that and whatnot. But Alien vs Predator is probably like the last relatively newer thing that I've seen that I really remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nothing else up here though. Oh God, okay. Well, all of
Oh,
a sudden we get like a flood of great stuff. So yeah, what are you thinking up? What are you liking up here?
I'm thinking probably exactly what you're thinking here. The seasons, man. The seasons I'm having such a good time with. It is nonstop. It's a roller coaster ride. It's funny. I feel like every issue has been the continuation of a chase scene. That's really what the
Yeah,
series is.
that's
It's a
fair.
chase. But man, Paul is doing such good work on the artwork here. It
Yeah,
looks so freaking gorgeous.
yeah.
Only to be outdone by another Rick Remender book, Escape. Wow,
Mm,
what an issue number one. What a great experience, man. Don't let the anthropomorphic quality fool you. This is a
yeah,
gritty war story, and it does not pull any punches.
yeah,
Man, like yeah, and come on, Danielle Acuna on the artwork, doing some of yeah, just great work. If you liked Avengers Twilight,
yeah,
buckle up. This is arguably going to be even better. And then Ghost Pepper. I'm still having a ton of fun with Ghost Pepper.
yeah.
I do think that issue number 2 needed to pick up the pace a little bit. We didn't get enough beats. It was very one note. But
It was
man, the art,
explaining. It was
yeah,
explaining.
exactly. But
Yeah,
the artwork totally still draws me in. I have such a love affair with that Joe Mad style, and Ludo pulls it through for me.
yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. Seasons is good. Escape was incredible, and I love that Sagio Jimbo kind of homage in a
Yeah,
way
yeah,
right
it's
here.
pretty
It's
good.
pretty cool. And then Ghost Pepper is pretty cool. I like it. It's a good vibe, good aesthetic, interesting characters. Pretty explainy in the last issue, but I think it was. I think usually issue 3 they would do that kind of stuff, really kind of set the stage for what's going on. They did that more in issue number 2, which is fine, but it kind of interrupts the pacing. Usually, you want two really exciting first. You want really exciting first 2 issues, and then that gets the hook, right? And then issue 3 is like the world building explainer. We're heading in this direction now that we know all the pieces, kind of thing.
Hmm.
That's, in my opinion, how that should work. And they did a little bit of that in issue 2 instead, which is interesting. Instead of like giving us another action-packed hook,
Yep.
so there are hooks in it, but it's just not what I expected. And it was still a good book, though. I like it a lot.
Yeah. And
Batman's
then
Second Night #1. That's interesting.
yeah, exactly. So they're bringing that back here. So get your purple gloves out and get ready.
I actually really liked this. The first volume of this. If it's the second volume, I think, right? This
Hmm.
Black Label. Yeah, I actually really dug this one. Is it? Yeah, Dan Jurgens, Perkins and Spicer. I liked it. There were some things. I think it got a little bit like Universal Monster-ish towards the end, but I actually liked it a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Anything up here? This is a no for me. I'll cross the board.
I forgot to drop This Ends Tonight for my pull list after issue
You grab
number
it too?
1. So I read issue number 2 and it was
Mhm.
better. It was, I
Okay.
understood the premise a little bit more. It was nothing more than a fun little thing though. Like, I mean, it is like, don't buy that book if you think it's going to change your life, because it won't. It's a fun little thing though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
But
sure.
that is very much it.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. Yeah. We know that they're gonna have some weird dates for Captain Planet, so we already talked about that one already. Godzilla Escape from Dead Zone #2. I liked issue #1 a lot. It's got the boys from the Stegman podcast on there. They did a pretty good job. I thought the art was cool. I think it's a different take on kaijus, which was refreshing. The art's very strong. The writing's pretty good as well. They're going to tighten that up. And I'm excited for issue number 2, which is great. And then, of course, we have Casey Jones from Alex Packnadell coming out. So issue number 1. I wonder if it's going to be tied into the TMNT run that Aaron's going to be doing that's ending soon. With Aaron, at least. I wonder if it's going to be tied in, because Casey Jones is not in a good way in that series. And now he's got a new number 1 dropping right here.
Yeah, and plus we saw another person wearing the mask in TMNT proper. So what does that mean?
Okay. Yeah, it says here he was shot by Hale. He's waking up. Second chance at life. April O'Neil. Okay. Yeah. So it sounds like it's going to be a continuation of that story.
Cool. That's got me hyped.
Yeah. Yeah. But across this row, really, I mean, besides Captain Planet, which we know is a mistake. Yeah. Dead Zone is probably my most anticipated book.
Yeah. Casey Jones for me. So
yeah. Yep. Anything up here?
No. Wow. No.
No.
I was going to say something and I'm not going to say it. So I'm ready to move on. There's nothing on that row.
Yeah. What about this row?
Ooh, I think we're both hyped for one book. You're probably you more so in particular, though. So I'll let you go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah. No Man's Land. Image Comics. We have Simon Godransky on this one, building out this great collection of variant covers as well. These are some amazing stuff. He's continuing that over from Something Epic. It's a great creator, man. If he's writing and drawing something, I'm going to be picking it up. I just loved all of his stuff. So really, really looking forward to this. It's been in the works for quite some time. He's been showing us some teasers and things like that online. I'm just really interested in this particular story here. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. And yeah, I can't wait for that one to come out.
Yeah, same. I'm hyped for that one. Yeah, very much the same. But that one has me really excited. I'm ready to dive into that one and see what it's all about here.
Yeah. Somebody threw out Viking Moon number 1. I think this is actually something I forgot to. I remember looking at it and I just didn't pick it up. But Joe Pruitt's on this one, so thanks for pointing that one out, Bob. Appreciate that. Yeah, who works harder? Than, who works harder than this dude? Krasinski's a beast. Yeah, we really got to get him on. See what his interest is on jumping on with us one day.
Good call.
That'd be amazing. Let's see what he's up to. Anything else up here?
Street Sharks number 1, guys. It's finally time. Get jawsome. Get ready. Come on. It's gonna be I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing.
Me too. These HP, this is kind of a gap in my knowledge right here. This HP Lovecraft stuff in general. So I think I ordered this one. I can't remember. I kind of want to dive in and see what's up. I don't know if I'll be disappointed or if this is not even like a good place to start. I don't know, but I might. I think I'm going to check that one out. I don't know.
I like the cover. It looks cool. I have no idea anything about it besides what is on the title there.
Right. And then Slasher's Apprentice and Blinking You'll Miss It, number 2. I know some people enjoyed number 1. Again, from Ethan Parker and Griffith Sheridan on that one.
Yeah. They're the same people that did the Godzilla book you were just talking about too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they dropped 2 books the same week, which is pretty cool.
Dang. Okay.
What are you looking at? Anything?
Yeah, Slasher's Apprentice. I've been having fun with it. The last issue kind of, I don't know, drug it down a little bit for me, to be honest. We'll see where it goes, though. We're 5 issues in. It's okay if you have 1 down issue.
That's what I remember about this one. Yeah, that was translation from a French graphic novel, which got high praise. Okay, yeah, I think I remember reading that in the solicitation, so I think that's what kind of sparked my interest a little bit there. So that's a good call.
Yeah, the artwork reminds me of this book that came out from Boom. God, probably 5 years ago now at this point. Strange Skies Over East Berlin has that kind of look to it. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same artist or not, but it looks cool.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that book had some cool moments in it too. I don't remember loving it, but I remember being like, "Oh, that's interesting."
Yeah.
Anything over here? I know. Actually, I was at the shop and some guys we have Magic Night on Fridays, and there's some stuff going on Tuesday nights as well. I think it's Ladies Night, and then Fridays, whatever. So I know some guys are interested in Magic the Gathering Untold Stories. So yeah, they're looking forward to that, which is pretty cool to blend those cultures together. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
But I don't think anything else though.
Yeah, no. Good as Dead. That looks like David Latham on the cover.
Yeah.
Oh, he's okay.
Oh, Maria's writing and David's writer, letterer, artist.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
I might give that a shot depending on the week. But I feel like what we've seen so far is that September is going to be arguably a time to dive into new books. So maybe.
New books or back issues.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Good call. Good
Like
call.
we just double down on some criminal. Voyeur? Is that how you say that?
Yes,
Number
it
one?
is.
I just don't. I want Ignition Press to be good, but I haven't been blown away with like the curb appeal of the stories so far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this isn't a title or a story or a vibe or anything that is making me like, man, I can't wait to freaking check out. But then I see like Leah Williams is on it, and I'm like, yeah, that helps, but it doesn't get me like super excited. And then I think it's about this guy spying on this girl who's on vacation, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to. I don't think I want to hear that story. I don't know. So I want this to be a great thing that I'm super excited for, but I just haven't gotten there yet.
It's a comic for someone. I can't say it's for
Yeah.
me, but like, hey, it's a different flavor.
Fans, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're into Somna.
Yeah. Hey, calm down now.
It's funny.
Yeah, nothing else for me though. No, nothing at all for me, I should say.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Anything up here? Nothing for me either. We might just be scroll territory here.
Yeah, no, Cemetery Kids Run Rabbit. That's a continuation series. I didn't read the first one, but I think it's Zach Thompson, if I'm not mistaken, writing it. I kind of am bummed out that I didn't jump onto that and see what it was all about. I don't have an opinion of it, but
I'm with you.
Maybe I'll go back and circle around and read it.
Yeah, me too. Pee Pee Poo Poo number 100,000. They're killing it, man. They were just on issue 69 like a year ago.
Milestone issue, guys.
Yeah, they're putting out an issue every 6 hours. Yeah. That's funny. Batman Detective, Ronin, Cyberpunk, bunch of no covers. If you're in the chat and you have books coming out and we're not showing them, let us know too.
Yeah, call it out.
Yeah, because League, they bury stuff and it just makes it hard. All right, last week over here, I'll kick us off. Ultimate Spider-Man number 21. I think Hickman's only got a few more issues after this, and then he's told his epic story leading into the Maker. So that's going to be sad to see that book go because it gave us a lot of things we've always wanted, and it's kind of disappointing. Absolute Wonder Woman. We get an issue out this next coming week. Just really excited to continue that story. It's been really, really great. This recent arc is a little bit less exciting, I think, than the previous, but all of her core character elements are still on full display, and it's been a fun time regardless.
Yeah.
And then you got me back on Superman, so I'll be checking this one out. Very trippy last issue. Interested to see how he gets out of all that. And there's a lot of new characters involved, a lot of twisted versions of them. So there's a lot of cool things happening inside of that. And I'm not reading X-Men. So just Ultimate Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, and Superman right here.
I'm very much in the same boat. Ultimate Spider-Man, I'm going to be really sad when Hickman leaves that book or when the book ends, whatever the case may be. It's been a really good Spider-Man book. Yeah, Absolute Wonder Woman. Who's on the artwork for that one? Is this the beginning of a...
Hayden's on this one.
Okay, we still got Hayden. That's good.
Yeah, let me check the next issue. Just...
Ooh.
Yeah, so we have Baraga.
Oh, heck yeah.
Bergara. Yeah.
So that's the person that did like Coda and Step by Step. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Step by Bloody Step. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Great artist. Yeah, that's kind of flipping through. And then we get Hayden back a couple more issues later, apparently, when we're going to eventually get our crossover.
Nice.
So that's going to be fun to see.
That's a great pitch hitter right there. Great pick on that one.
Yeah, that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it.
Yes, exactly. Superman, I'm glad that you're picking that up. I think that it's, man, that's such a good book. And it feels like it's hitting the nostalgia pings that you really want. But even more so than those 3 issues here, like, I just want to, shout out Omega for saying that Somna was great. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Yeah. Well-deserved award-winning book right there. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. So, Comic Avalon over here shouting out Eric, if I'm pronouncing that right.
This guy right here? No.
Yeah. EA RIC. 124
Ah,
page complete graphic novel. Congratulations on that, man.
heck yeah, shout it out.
That's incredible. Yeah, absolutely. Tell people where they can get it. Eric, of course.
There we
Of
go.
course it's Eric. Yeah, yeah. I don't pronunciate appropriately most of the time, so that's great. Happy to share a digital copy. Yeah, sure. That'd be great. I think.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you can reach out on social media. We tell you how to get a hold of us on there. It'd be great. All right, what's up over here? Anything for you?
Let's see. Yeah, a couple of them. Green Arrow. Green Arrow has been great. Not only is the interiors and the story itself really good, Torrin Clark is on covers on this book, and if you're like a cover grabber, the cover A's on this are probably some of my
They're
favorite covers
great.
that have come out all
Mhm.
year. Really good stuff here. But again, gritty, crime-driven kind of stuff. If you dig that kind of thing, that's all about like the character and like the lack of connectivity with the DC universe, like
Yeah.
check this out.
Yeah.
And Daredevil is a book that I begrudgingly buy every single month.
Are you on Void Rivals still?
I never really got on Void Rivals. I
That's
didn't
right.
read
Yeah, I
past
couldn't
issue number
remember.
1. So
Yeah. Yeah. 22 comes out this next week. So a lot of stuff happens in the book. I just can't get my give a crap enough. I couldn't. I don't know. My give a crap is just really low on like the overall story. So
yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know.
makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, I like the core idea of the book, and I like what they're trying to do. It's just kind of the execution of it, and that's what's got me really worried about just Kirkman taking Transformers over too. I'm just like, man, if he's going to bring that kind of energy to Transformers, I don't know if I'm going to dig it as much. So yeah, I mean, but Omega is really good. Yeah, went back and reread it. Yeah, like more, sure. Yeah, I think that's where it's going to shine is on a reread or collected format when you can really just go back to back to back to back to back. Because what happens is there's just so many people and factions and things going on. It's just and lore that if a month to month release, you kind of lose those nuances. So yeah. Well, check
Yeah,
out the
kind of a
okay. Yeah,
bummer.
so we got to check out the Kickstarter so you guys can see it up here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, so we got Eric coming out, Kickstarter, 124 pages. Go over to Kickstarter, type the name in, and I'm sure you can find it. It's on Kickstarter right now. Yeah, check it
Yeah,
out.
there
Check
we
the
go.
video out. If it's something you want to support, go ahead and support it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, man. All right, let's go through this one. So for me, I'm looking at Geiger 18. That's pretty much it. I know you guys are digging Storm right now. I haven't been reading that one. Not reading Flash, Superman. Death just bums me out. I just didn't like any of those first few issues, so I don't think I'm going to continue that. And yeah, Geiger's the real big star here.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm very much in the same boat. Again, I talked about covers on Green Arrow. The covers of Death of Silver Surfer look awesome.
Yeah, they're great design.
Great design. Totally. I don't want to say it pulls the rug out from underneath you, but like I wish that the interiors and the storyline really lived up to the hype that the covers give.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a Storm, the last issue, honestly, it was probably one of my least favorite of the bunch. But there's so much going on. It's like I think that like it's hard to keep all those narratives kind of pumping at the same time, and they tried to do it all in one issue. And man, it's like it's really, really tough. But Geiger, like we talked about Redcoat being the jumping off point for like other things happening. And I know we got the promise of Northerner showing up for Geiger. I'm curious to see if that happens in the last issue or maybe this one. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Geiger is solid, and it's my favorite book. Redcoat's right there with it, though. Geiger's just been around longer, so I have just time-based bias right there. It is really good, but I agree. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Ultimate Hawkeye issue number 1 might be interesting. Might be something to check out. The character is pretty cool. I might check that one out depending on the week. We have Ultimate Spider-Man and Wolverine. Kind of bummed out in the last issue. I don't know if we've gotten 4 yet. I think we read 3. I don't remember reading 4. Maybe I'm misremembering.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah. So maybe it comes out this next week. And I just forgot about it. I think it does.
Yeah, that could be.
And then I'm not reading Department of Truth 0. Interesting. And then Harley Quinn, a book that I really wish crazy great team was on, I took the character seriously, then I'd be all over that book because I love Harley. And then Immortal Legend Batman #2. So we get the first issue this coming week, explaining what this all is. We get the introduction of this Batman, why this Batman's around, what's happening in this universe, this Elseworld tale, all explained in issue #1. So that'll be. I'm interested to see the reception for this book, but nothing really piquing my interest here. Maybe Ultimate Hawkeye.
If Dennis Camp is writing Ultimate Hawkeye, and I think that he is, then it's going to be it.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, okay. But it's like 3 writers? 3?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know the breakdown of the percentage here, but who knows?
Yeah. 3
It could
writers.
just be like overarching story by Dennis Camp, but writer Taboo and B-roll.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be tough to say I'm not going to at least check it out. That'll be interesting. Is Kari Andrews back on Spider-Man and Wolverine? That's going to be the selling
Well,
point
that's
for me.
what that's what Contemporary was just saying right here. Welcome in, but thanks for coming in, by the way.
Yes, I see you.
Yeah. I can't believe we had a fill-in artist for a 5-issue miniseries.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, he is there though. That's what makes or breaks the book for me. It really is.
That's so funny. Wow. Yeah, that's hilarious. Good call.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Didn't read it.
Those are the only 2 for me. I have no interest in Immortal Legend Batman. 0.
No?
Power Ranger Batman does nothing for me.
Well, that's what it is.
Exactly. It does nothing for me.
It's that plus a weak premise behind it, but whatever. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. All right. What about this row?
Black Cat #2. I think #1 did enough for me that I'll come back and I'll continue to read it. G. Willow Wilson. I kind of said something similar for Poison Ivy. She's all about characterization. You got a lot of good characterization from Felicia Hardy in issue #1. However, they use a trope that I don't like it, which is fourth wall breaking. She talks to you, the reader, a lot in issue #1. Like a lot. And I don't know whatever. It's fine. It's still the story did enough for me that I want to come back and see what's up.
Okay. I flipped through the first issue and it didn't look like a book I would enjoy, so I just didn't read it. That's kind of where I am with new #1s at this point.
Yeah, not a lot happens. It's all about her going to a safe house. And that's
interesting. I hear there's a bathroom scene. That's the team from Black Eyed Peas. What are we talking about?
Taboo. The writer on that
gotcha.
Ultimate Hawkeye. They had done a Spider-Man book too in the past. Like one of those, deadly Spider-Man, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Up here for me, Hyde Street is clearly like my most anticipated right there. I loved the last issue. Every issue's been great. I thought the art, especially, like I don't see that kind of art in comics very often. So great. And I know Ivan's doing the pencils, but somebody else is doing the ink. Oh, this is a different artist on this book. That'll be interesting. Yeah. So I think
recognize that name.
I think Danny does most of the inking. What a great duo between those two. Holy crap. Yeah. And then Brad on top of it. One of the best looking interior books we have right now. And the story is just very much like a Twilight Zone, but done well. It has an anthology feel, but it's one writer and one set of artists, but like it feels great. I just love everything about that book.
And they still have an overarching story that's happening too. That ties all of those.
Overarching story. Yeah. They just keep adding characters to it and they just keep playing in that sandbox and they do new things. And every time you're like, okay, I get this. They introduce a character that just like cranks it up. And the surgeon doctor guy is the latest dude that they introduced.
Yeah.
That just kind of like takes it to a whole new level of crazy. Very, very cool. All right, let's keep rolling through. Mortal Thor, man. We get issue #1 coming out. You excited for that run? #1's coming out next week.
New #1s and relaunches, they're an opportunity for people to jump on the book, and they're an opportunity for people to jump off a book.
All right, enough said.
Yep.
Anything else up here? Nothing for me.
Yeah, Jeff is back. Again, we've seen Jeff 2 times now. But no, nothing else.
Yeah. That is funny. Simpleton wanted to know, did you read Kari's Iron Fist?
I did. Now, ask me if I remember anything about it besides Kari's artwork. No, I don't. But yes, I do recall reading that back in the day.
Yeah. Henderson's doing a Harley Poison Ivy book. Some recent news, but a while until it comes out. I don't recognize the name, Erica Henderson.
It rings a bell, but man, like I'm having a difficult time.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember that name. Shout it out though. What else? What should we know the person by? Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Rites of Spring #3. I really issue #2 threw me for a loop, right? So like I was reading 2 and I'm like, what are we doing? What happened? Where are we going? And then you get to the end of the issue, you're like, oh, got it. Okay. Now I think I know where we're going. It's gonna be great. So be on the lookout for Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees issue #2, guys.
I was going to say that comes out on Wednesday, right?
It does. Yes.
Yeah.
So get ready for a curveball, but it makes sense. It's great.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
It's a good. It can. I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting to see where this whole story goes with the new character we got brought in with issue #1, and then two like it continues the hype. How about that?
Okay.
What else we got?
Beneath the Trees. I'm not reading The Thing. I'm not reading anything. The new Spider-Gwen series is kicking off here, but I think it's just one of those, again, it's one of those relaunches with the same creative team, if my memory is correct. And even if it's not, I don't know if my love for that character is enough to pull me into a series on it. I think it would be one of those things, if I hear that it's really good, then I'll dive in and play catch up. But until I hear that, I think, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. The flex is real for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So over here, what do you got going on? There's a few books, I think.
There's a couple. A couple really, really stand out, though. I'm going to kind of work backwards. Universal Monsters, The Invisible Man. I am so hyped to see this. Danny on artwork on a Universal Monsters property. And the artist that is arguably one of the best out there to use like negative space doing an Invisible Man book. Like, come on. Yeah. Like talk about like serendipity. That's perfect. So I'm really excited to see that. News from the Fallout, kind of waning on me, if I'm being honest, kind of waning. I'm still there for it. And it's only a 5-issue series. From my recollection, I saw Jeffrey Allen Love saying that he was just finalizing the artwork on issue #5 recently. So, I got to see it through and just see what it's all about. Skinbreaker, though, of all the things that Kirkman is working on, I think that maybe that one has, I don't know, the most legs for me and my interest. I want to see what that's all about. David Finch, like, come on, he brings that classic 90s comic art feel to it, which is pretty cool, especially knowing what the premise of it is. And it's supposed to be like this barbaric, big action adventure kind of thing. So I think it fits really well. What about you, though?
Yeah. And they're done with the series too. So it's not like they're going to be, so they got it done. Like it's the pages are in and everything. And so that, I think they're finalizing coloring in the last couple issues or something like that. But like, we shouldn't have any delays with that book, which is going to be great.
Nice.
News from Fallout, exact same thing. Invisible Man, all I'll say about that book is it does a lot of great. So what they did for like Dracula and for Frankenstein, they took what we know, and also for Mummy, they took what we know and they gave us different perspectives. Awesome. So they did a great job on that. So yeah, really excited to get more into that. I'm not reading anything else. No Undiscovered, no Venom.
Yeah, very much the same. I didn't even know Undiscovered Country was still going.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
All right, let's get in the rapid fire here because we got to get you out of here. The only one I'm up here is Falling in Love with Path to Hell. Great last issue. #10's coming out. Excited for getting caught back up. Nothing else up here.
Yeah, very much the same. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell had an awesome variant on the last issue, though.
Oh, it did.
The Japanese Lone Wolf and Cub style look to it. Oh my god, so cool.
What about you up here?
Oh boy, we're getting into it. Twilight Zone, though. Twilight Zone. I'm gonna dive into that. I think Dan Waters has a story in there. Yes. Okay. So we got Dan Waters on it. I'm interested. I'll check that out. I love those classic Twilight Zone, like, TV shows. So yeah. What about you?
Nope, that's it for me. Great variants here too. If I ever had to double or triple dip on a book, it would be probably in Twilight Zone. And I don't even know if it's any good, but the covers are really dope.
There we go.
Interested in that. All right, run us through here.
Yeah, why is Kaya so down low on the
I don't know,
thing
man.
here? Like everyone in the chat here, come on, like help us pump this up. Kaya deserves to be on row number 1. Issue 30. We know that this is going for like a 50-ish issue run. We're already on issue 30. That kind of makes me sad. Yeah, that's the biggest one here. Lazarus Fallen, I read the first 3 issues on it. I enjoyed it, but it's an already developed world that I don't have a lot of recollection within the past. They do a good enough job catching you up. I just don't have the level of care that I think is necessary to kind of carry me through for the characters.
I think 3 comes out this next week, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that what it is? Okay.
I think so. Yeah. And I totally agree, Kaya. I'm not reading Big Rig. I didn't even read the Free Comic Book Day version. It didn't appeal to me. I know some people loved it. So I think we have issue 2 this week coming up.
Yeah, there's something about like when you have those tie-ins, like musical artist does comic book, it immediately was just like, okay, I guess, whatever.
Venom Black, White, Red has Eric Larson story. Eric's doing Larson's doing another book as well coming out on FOC, if I remember correctly, either next week or week after. I don't remember what it was. I think it's a new number 1. I was like, well, maybe. I can't remember what it is though.
Yeah,
anyway.
Respect. He's still out there doing it, man.
Yeah. Voice said Kill issue number 3. I guess 2 comes out this next week. I enjoyed 1 enough. The art's really great. The story is pretty down to earth. Not a lot of, there's nothing. It's very dramatic. It's very humid. You know what I mean? Like it does a great job of building the world out. Nothing crazy, but I liked issue number 1 enough. Issue 2 is out this week, and then 3 next month.
I think issue number 2 is going to be like the defining thing. Like I was pretty excited for it. I don't know how excited I am now. Not to say it's bad, but it's definitely not hitting that hype level that I wanted it to. So yeah, I need another issue to really cement my feelings for
it. Yeah. Stu converting at least one person in the chat.
Yeah.
So such a troll.
Doing the Lord's work.
What's going on up here?
Why is Conan so far down here?
I know. I don't know. The new art guys. Jim's on it. Yeah, it's great interiors too. So
yeah. Now and now I know that this is outside of Conan proper. This is truly like an event series, kind of like the Blackstone was. But like, yeah, don't miss out on it. If Conan is on your pull list, make sure that you have this on there as well.
Yeah. There's also in proper, there's some stuff going on with the new magical wielder. I thought it was spinning out of that, but maybe it's not. Maybe that's not the case, because I feel like this is more of a period piece in a way, like an older Conan or something like that. I can't remember.
Well, the Stygians are definitely tied into, the lore of the serpent. So for sure, I think that it's
there's some loose connection probably. Got it. Yeah. Anything else up here?
No, the Quick Stops cover looks good because I love Mallrats, or at least I did love Mallrats. It was that time and place. Am I gonna buy it though? No,
probably not. I'm with you on that. Nothing up here for me. Did I
same?
Yeah. Far down below number 5. Wow, it's been a few months since we got that. I feel like at least 2. I gotta remember what happened besides kids get stuck, monsters come out, house is on fire. I think that's it.
Yeah, Grumpy Grandpa. Don't forget
Grumpy
him.
Grandpa. Yeah,
I think this is the final issue though. I think that it was. I think this probably wraps it up.
Not a lot there, but it's fun time.
Yeah. Goonies with Underground Adventures.
There you go. They're here. I'll let you take it.
Wild Animals. Don't let Nick's review fool you. If you like Absolute Batman, maybe you'll also like Wild Animals, because Nick doesn't like either one of them.
That's funny.
No, Wild Animals is good. I like the fact that I feel like issue number 1, we got tidbits that we have an unreliable narrator. Issue number 2, we definitely developed that a little bit more. And even though we're going after these unsavory characters, maybe they're less so than what we're led to believe. And I really like Andy Kuhn's artwork on it. I think that it totally fits what Brisson is doing, and it fits like the tone and vibe of a crime series, almost like Eduardo Riso. So if you liked 100 Bullets, like maybe give this a shot, at least from a visual perspective. I think that's it fits that bill.
There you go. All right, cool. Nothing up here for me. Vampirilla.
I don't know what Gray Lady is, but that looks like that looks like a 90s book, if I'm being honest. Like, look at that cover.
Mike,
That looks like something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Out of the pages of Witchblade comes Greyly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like a Witchblade spinoff.
Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, nothing else really there for me. Treasury edition for Skinbreaker. That's pretty cool. I like. I wish they do that more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Nosferatu, Book of Nosferatu. Interesting. Endless Night, Eye Tyrant. Nope.
Yeah, no, nothing crazy.
We have Critical Entertainment's First Americans issue number 3 out. Yeah, this is why you scroll down, right? Yeah. Good stuff. It's been a while since we had an issue, and I enjoyed the first 2. So there you go. Nomadic tribes wandering around trying to survive the wild and themselves. So we get the continuation of that story right there with issue number 3. Nothing else though.
Yeah, very much the same.
Yep. All right. No. So American Nature Presents number 3.
There we go.
Another good one.
Yep. Greg and Fake.
Yep. With our Santos sisters. Cool stuff. Definitely check out the collected edition as well. It came out hardcover deluxe. I love it. It was so good. Nice little slipcase on there. Did a really good job putting that together. And I don't think there's much more.
I feel like we've seen that Cyberpunk cover on every single week of September.
All right, I think that is it. Overall, pretty light month, I would say. Some bangers, of course. Some of the continuing books are going to be here as well, but like not a whole lot. I don't think it's going to be 15 to 20 books a week, so that's going to be refreshing.
But yes, thank God for that. Comic book industry, you're doing us right, so thank you.
All right, we got to get you out of here. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Let people know where they can find you, what you got coming out.
All that fun stuff, right? Yeah. 9-panel grid across all the socials, at least the ones that I'm on here. I don't even know all the socials that are even out there anymore, but catch me on Blue Sky, catch me on Threads, Instagram. New comic book reviews dropping every single Sunday morning. Catch us on a new series, Notes from the Editors, that is coming out every single Tuesday night, 9:30 Eastern time, with me and Stu, and sometimes Nick here even as well. Talking about all the things comic adjacent, right? Still the comics, but not the weekly grind that we go through, but just some of the things about the collecting aspect that we really love. Check out my newest video that I put out here, which is a breakdown on some of the artistic styles and qualities of the artist Chris Pachalo. I had a lot of fun putting that together. A little bit something different. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's something I definitely want to do even more so though, because that ignited like a real cool thing in me that I think I want to explore a little bit more. So yeah, other than that, Ink and Insights every Wednesday over at Dr. Doom's fan club here, which, by the way, you should go vote for in the CBC Awards. And yeah, that's it. That's enough for me.
Yep, Eric has a review show. Indeed, he does.
Yeah, who would have thunk it?
Yeah. Really love all the new content and everything you would still have been putting out. Comic reviews are one thing. With the lack of kayfabe in our life at this point, it's like there's a need for information and excitement and digging deeper into the things that we love. And I think you guys are doing a great job. And I think that's where comic book YouTube needs to go. I think we're in a moment of like kind of like a staleness in a way, a rinse and repeat kind of a thing. And I like everything you guys are doing to freshen up that environment on Ink and Insights and everything too. So glad to be a part of that and glad to be influenced by it. And hopefully we'll be continue to put out content like that in the future to enrich the community a little bit more. So yeah, amazing job.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we're glad that you are a part of it. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, thank you again so much. If you're watching this on the rewind, thank you so much for hanging out with us this Sunday morning. We're going to bounce out of here. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in about a month. Enjoy your comics, guys.